Hello Gemini, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading from November 4th to the 10th. We're going to get right into your reading. I'm going to start with your incoming energies, and then we will get we'll do a 9 tarot card spread, and that will give us some more messages. So we'll find out what's happening for the week. So Gemini, please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take the parts that resonate and leave the rest. And if it resonates, please leave comments. I just love connecting with your energy. I appreciate that you take the time out to leave comments. So thank you so very much. And just so some of you know, I do connect very much with Gemini. I actually have the 3 of my children, which are all adults now. My 3 children are all Gemini. So I seem to attract a lot of Gemini energy. All right. Let's get right into your incoming messages and energies. Spirit angels, guides, for the beautiful sign Gemini. What are the incoming energies? Excellent. There's Gemini energy right there. Look at all the thinking. All right. Start at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is your current energies, but let me just read you the incoming ones and we'll get into them. Number 46, the thinking man. This definitely can be you coming across for sure in your reading. You also got number 44, woman holding a heart. We'll get into those in just a moment. We're going to go 3 back. And we've got your current energies right here. These are very important energies because they really do help connect everything together, especially with the incoming energies. Number 53, magician in the mirror. Very magical time. I think that you've been going through and manifesting a lot of things in your life. I think that it's been something, I think that you've been working on your long-term plans and goals. And I think that you are in a very magical and very powerful period right now, currently, with this infinity sign that is floating over top of the magician's head here. You hold a lot of power. You actually receive a lot of messages. I think that you can bring a lot of the heavenly messages right down here into earth. And again, the universe presents you with so many tools to be able to help you bring your goals really to life. And I think that you're in a magical period right now. I think that you are surrounding yourself with a lot of beautiful, caring connections, whether they are love relationships or whether they are platonic relationships. You are surrounding yourself with people that are on the same page as you. And I think that they also have a lot of magic within them as well. I think that I think this magician in the mirror is really you being at a powerful time in your life where transformations are taking place and you're starting to see a lot of new beginnings. A lot of those new beginnings could be included with somebody who is, again, a caring connection around you. Again, whether or not that is work related or whether that is love related. These are people that you enjoy being with. I think you're opening up your circle around you to really bring in more of those caring connections as well. The number 8 is indecision. It's not sure exactly which direction you want to go here. You are facing the tree here, and that tree is really the tree of life. You don't know whether is it time, you're at a crossroads, like am I at this time where I turn left or do I turn right? No matter which way you turn, you know that your life is going to transform in a new way for you. And I think it's going to be a very powerful transformation. This indecision it could be an energy that you're kind of going through right now because you're being presented with choices and you're not exactly sure quite what that entails. How do I make this choice? How do I make this decision? Which direction do I go? I've got arrows pointing in 2 different directions with a path that's lit up. So how do I know which one's the right path? So that could be the questions you're asking yourself. The only way we know to make right decisions and choices in our life is by getting clarity or getting more information. So I think the thinking man is energy about you. Really, you're holding this crystal, you're looking at this crystal. You've got a feather in your cap, meaning I think that you are so inquisitive and that you are so curious about the things in life that you ask the right questions. You communicate the things that you need in order to get the answers that you need. You also don't just sit back. Your mind is always going, Gemini, so you are looking for the answers. You're not just waiting for them to magically appear. You're actually seeking them yourself. So I think you are seeking out the knowledge because you're ready to complete some phases in your life. Look at this number 46. That is number 10 in numerology, which means this indecision is you are trying to figure out how to bring that to a completion. It might require you outsourcing some caring connections. You know, maybe maybe these caring connections, which is number 14, is people around you. It could be feminine energy, because the woman holding in a heart would be more feminine energy, but definitely no gender with any of these cards. Very powerful number 44. I think you're seeking some information to create long-term decisions for yourself, because you are looking at creating a better financial, I don't know why I said financial, but I was thinking more of a more solid foundation, but it could be finances. It'll be interesting to see what cards come up for your tarot cards. But the woman holding a heart definitely is looking at her situation and gaining clarity, but she's also making sure that she's protecting her heart as well. I think that you are looking at direction, a new direction in life to help break any sort of indecision, but I think that you are also doing it from the perspective of your heart. That's very important. But I think you have a very nice supportive energy around you. For some of you, it could be motherly support, sisterly support, and just feminine support in any way. There could be a really close friend that is also maybe giving you clarity. You could be finding clarity from this woman holding a heart as well. All right, let's get your tarot cards. Let's find out, because I did say financial, so it'll be interesting to see if there is some information about your finances come up in your reading. We're going to get all 9 cards first. I'm going to let you know what those 9 cards are. I'll read them out to you. Then we're going to start with the first row. We're going to get that first row, and then we're going to clarify each if necessary. So let's start. For Gemini, the first row, please. What are the messages that you would like to share? Okay. So we've got the 7 of Cups. It's a confusing time. You have to this is about making wise decisions, choosing wisely. Very hard when you've got all of these cups that are full and you're not exactly sure. You're feeling a little indecision. Makes sense. 2 of Cups is that caring connection. I think the caring connections is going to help you with clearing that up as well. And you got the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. These caring connections is a multitude of people around you that are helping you to reach, to help you feel really confident with your decision making. All right, let's get the second row. Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Gemini. Okay, we got one that's flown out onto the floor there. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Swords. This one went flying so far, I couldn't even find it. All right, let's start with the first card here. We've got the Magician. Again, look at that. How powerful are you right now? The Magician in the mirror, and you've got this Magician card here, which is number 1. Infinite possibilities. You've got all the tools laid out in front of you, so you can make decisions because you've got the tools you need. You have the power of you know, it's as above, so below. It's like you are this link between the powerful world above, but also on the earthly plane as well. You can see that there's butterflies, there's transformations taking place in your life, and you've got a lot of doors that are opening for you with lots of potential. And you are a creator here. This Magician is very much a creator, and I think that you are in a position to create a lot of things in your life. And a lot of that could be why you're really feeling a sense of indecision, because you're feeling like there's a lot of options surrounding you at this time. It's like, which way do I go? I want to make sure I make the right choice. King of Swords, this is the center of your reading. This definitely can be your energy. This is the thinking man for sure. Masculine energy, no gender. Could be about contracts. It could be about marriage contracts. It could be about relationship contracts, but it also can be work related as well. It's about finding justice, equilibrium. It's feeling a sense of balance, getting to the truth of everything. It's finding that clarity. And sometimes, you know, we have to take our heart out of certain matters when it comes to making decisions. And that can be something that can be a little difficult right now. But it's definitely something that's going to prove to be useful, especially if you need to make some decisions wisely. The 4 of Swords is feeling a sense of relief or a sense of renewal after a period of upheaval. The 4 of Swords is feeling a sense of peace and calmness. I think that you are focusing on your health. I think some of you may have been feeling a little out of sorts where your health is concerned, and this is really you starting to get more rest. I think indecision has been keeping you up at night and you haven't been sleeping very well, but the 4 of Swords is really you getting that rest back. So that's really important as well. Let's get the last row and find out, and then we can start going into detail here. Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Gemini. Oh, we got the one there. We've got 2. Wow. Very powerful cards for you, Gemini. Those two wanted to come out together. I'm going to take them. All right, you have got number 18, the moon energy. This is a Cancer card. For some of you, you could be on the cusp of Cancer, Gemini. But the moon is really about your fears. It's our subconscious mind. It's what we think sort of in the darkness. Sometimes at night, that's when our fears and our insecurities seem to come up. But, it's nothing you can't handle. I think intuitively you have a lot of wisdom within you. I think you have a lot of spiritual intuition. And I think that you do receive quite clear messages as well, which help to release that sense of fear as well. In the center, in the middle there, you got number 4, the Emperor, Major Arcana, Aries energy, taking the lead, taking your power back. There is definitely something in a relationship where you may have felt a little bit of heartache. I think you're taking your power back, taking your lead back. There's a lot of masculine energy in this row as well. So again, it could have to do with a contract at work. It could be somebody who's in a very powerful position, the Emperor, but it's actually a very positive, it's a positive energy. So this could be fatherly energy or some advice that's coming from somebody who is likes to take control of situations, and again, they like to come up with the results. Like they want to really help you figure out. They want to fix things. They almost want to fix whatever it is that you're looking for a solution with. But I think that there is a lot of clarity coming in for you, but you are also taking your power back. Again, you're not sitting behind the sidelines and waiting for this all to just transpire. You are really motivated to break that sense of indecision, and you want to make sure that whatever decisions you're making, they are wise. Looks as if there has been some heartache. And again, this is you're healing from whatever this heartache is. Something has broken your heart, but you are ready to heal from it. You're ready to remove these swords from your heart. Again, it's really looking, you can see that the sunflowers here aren't bright right now. You're feeling a little bit of cloudiness around you. For some of you, it could be a fear or an insecurity of some sort. It might not even be something that has physically happened, because with it coming in line with the moon, it could be subconsciously how you're feeling. But I feel like that there is actually light at the end of the tunnel, and we will get clarifiers for these cards. But with that Ace of Pentacles, I think that there is something blossoming for you. There is a new offer, a new opportunity. So where something may have not worked out for you, you will heal from that because that wasn't meant to be. There's a new opportunity that is actually in the making for you. And for some of you, I really feel like you might be moving towards more of a managerial or powerful role in your life. And again, I think that maybe you. And again, with seeing the 2 3s here, I think that you are working and collaborating with people. There could have been a collaboration. I'll be honest, there could have been a collaboration or a partnership that you were working with, and it could have something to do with work that wasn't going along as harmoniously and peaceful as you were hoping. And you're healing from that energy. So the healing part of that is coming into play, and then there's a new offer of some sort that is presenting itself for you. So again, this is why there could be some indecision, because it's, something didn't work out the way I wanted. Do I still continue to pursue that, or do I start this new opportunity? All right, so let's see. We're going to start with the first row there, and we are going to start clarifying. So here you are really trying to choose wisely here, feeling a sense of confusion with the 7 of Cups because you're not exactly sure what decision to make. You got the 8 of Pentacles. It does have to do with work of some sort. For some of you, definitely. The indecision could be, do I stay in the job that I'm at where I'm not happy and it's kind of breaking my heart because I'm not really moving in the direction that I want? Or do I take a leap of faith and I change things up? I apply for a new position. I level up in my career. What do I do? So I think you're trying to make some decisions that could be confusing, and it is related to your work. You are a master at what you do. So again, you put a lot of work and details into the work that you do, and it makes you a master at what you do. So you take a lot of pride in your work ethic. It's very important to you. But I believe that there are definitely, you are encountering a week of really having to put your thinking cap on, because there is clarity that you need regarding some sort of work that is going to help break that indecision. The 2 of Cups is you really working in a beautiful relationship with somebody. Partners don't have to be love. They can just be connections around you that are supportive connections. The Two of Cups is almost opposite energies. It's kind of like the yin to your yang. They can be soulmate energies, so it can be friends of some sort too. It can be people that you work with, that you just work really well together. And I think that this could be a partnership that you know, it brings you a lot of joy and happiness, and it looks as if you collaborate really nicely together. But there is some choices that are going to have to be made here. So let's see with this Two of Cups, and you've got Virgo energy here. You got the 9, the Hermit. So I'm feeling like you almost really have to, I feel like with this, with the 9, the Hermit, it's really about doing some deep soul searching. So there might be, you might have to really dig sort of deep within yourself to figure out what the answers are. This indecision will continue to stay stagnant. That energy is going to stay stagnant if you don't do some deep soul searching. There is an inner light inside of you that wants to shine, but right now you are closed off from being able to make any sort of decision because you are, I think that you're almost like you're in the everyday hustle and bustle of life, that it's not giving you the opportunity to take that step back and be able to look at everything from a better perspective. And, you know, again, there is this inner light inside of you that just wants to shine through, and it's very powerful and it wants to break through. But you have to allow yourself some time out to really search for that inner wisdom. It's what's going to light the path for you, and it's going to clear up whatever that indecision is. It will help you to make a wise decision. And I think it does have something to do with work or some sort of partnership at work. Things might be just changing a little bit. There might be transformations taking place. The 3 of Pentacles is working in collaboration with people. It could be on a project that you've been working with somebody. And it honestly has been a very lucrative project. It's good, but I think it's going through a change, and it's now time to figure out, you know, figure out your next phase, your next step. And I think that might require you doing some soul searching. Let's find out with the 3 of Pentacles. But it definitely is people that are really, they're working with you. They're not working against you. They're working with you to achieve goals too. Let's see. Spirit angels, guides for Gemini. What would you like to share? And we've got 2 cards here. So let's see what these 2 are. You've got the Hanged Man. See, everything, all this indecision is happening because you are at a standstill right now. The number 12, the Hanged Man, is definitely more Pisces energy. It is ruled by Neptune. So you are willfully sacrificing your time or something of yourself because you are trying to gain clarity. You're trying to gain a new perspective, and you know that the only way to do that is to take a little bit of time out. These 2 cards, I think, reflect very much about each other. You are willfully, again, you're not hanging upside down because somebody's put you there. You're putting yourself in this position. You're ready to take a little bit of a time out because you're trying to find out what your inner soul is asking of you. What is my life purpose? What is my next move? I want to choose wisely. I don't want to make decisions based on confusion. I want to make decisions that are going to be the best outcome for my life, and they're not going to lead me to any indecision anymore. I need to break free from that. How do I do that? I think some of you could be figuring out what it is you need to do from looking at somebody else's perspective. With the 3 of Pentacles, that's working in collaboration with people. You may be having to look at somebody else's perspective with something in order for you to reach this sense of making a decision. The King of Chalices is the King of Cups. It's really, again, it's the counterpart or the partnership of the woman holding a heart and the King of Chalices. It's a couple together. So again, it could be you really having to look at somebody else's perspective in a situation. It could be work-related situation, or it could be something that just you're collaborating for the same common goal. Maybe you're deciding that there's a new opportunity that's presenting itself, but it's something that you collaborate with somebody else. You need to gain some insight, so you are taking some time out to look at other perspectives, to look at the bigger picture. And you're going to do that by really keeping your emotions as grounded as possible so that you don't feel like you are making decisions. You want to make sound decisions, and sometimes we have to do that by taking our emotions out of it. The Magician right here is that very powerful card of really you're manifesting new beginnings in your life, and you're ready. You're at a powerful point in your life where you're ready to really accept some changes. You want to see the transformations changing around you. The Ten of Wands is very much feeling like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. You take on a lot of responsibilities, and that's because you're a creator. You create, you have a very creative energy, and you have a very powerful energy. You have the ability, Gemini, to make things happen. But when you have that great sense of responsibility and that gift of being able to bring all of that to fruition, you take on the responsibilities of life, and that burdens you sometimes. You want to reach your path, you want to reach your goal, you want to reach your destination, but the heavier that you put pressure on yourself, the harder it is, or the longer it is, it's going to take you to reach your destination. I think this is a soul-searching time. This week is going to be you really doing a lot of soul-searching. It could be as well with the Two of Cups and the Nine Hermit. I'm going back. I'm sorry, but I am going back here. Could also be you reaching out spiritually to figure out what it is you need to do to help bring in those transformations. You need to lift these weights, and I think that's something that you need to manifest. You have to realize that you have a lot of potential, but you're holding yourself back from potential if you keep taking on too many burdens. The King of Swords could definitely be a contract of some sort, looking for balance, looking for a decision, and looking for clarity. Let's find out. The King of Swords definitely can be your energy as well, because it is air energy, Gemini. So it's you coming up in your own reading. Let's find out what the universe would like to share with you personally, especially with it being in the center of the reading. So what would you like to share with Gemini? You got two cards. This one is first. You got the Five. Okay, so you're feeling a little bit of conflict. You're conflicted in some sort of way. It could be competition as well. Maybe there's a contract where there is a little bit of healthy competition. Wands is not a fierce competition or fierce conflict. It's not something that you can't handle. You can absolutely handle it. And I think that you're just, sometimes it could be you're conflicting with your own thought process, and that's because you need to figure out where your inner light shines. You can't, for some reason, your path seems to be dark right now, and that's why you can't make a decision. And that is a conflict that you're going through. You really are desperately trying to figure out how to gain that clarity. But I am happy to say that the Three of Chalices, which is the Three of Cups, wanted to come out with that Five of Wands, meaning that this is a joyful time, meaning that whatever competition or conflict that's happening around you is not something that is detrimental to you in any way. In fact, what it might be doing is it might be actually giving you the drive to get the answers that you need as well. So I think that it's actually, sometimes we are driven by that as well. So I think that you do have that drive inside of you, and you know, you are going to, no matter what conflict it takes, no matter what it takes internally or externally for you to get the answers you need, you are going to find them. And it's going to leave you feeling a great sense of connection with people. Again, you've got those caring connections. You've got the Three of Pentacles, which is people around you that are collaborating with you in a positive way to bring success and bring celebrations. So I do believe that if there is a contract that you've been competing over, so for some of you, you may have been going for a job, or you've been going for maybe a promotion at work, and you've been, you know, questioning and doing some soul searching because you're not sure whether or not this is going to be the right move for you. The Three of Cups is a celebration. So again, I think you'll be celebrating a win here. The Four of Swords is the healing portion of you. It's you getting some rest and some time out. I think that there has been a situation around you with the Seven of Swords. Either you have been planning a strategy secretly, or there has been somebody around you that's been keeping secrets, or you've been feeling like they've been a little bit deceitful. I think this is why you've been trying to really gain clarity. This is why you're holding that crystal and looking for the truth and in a situation or in a matter. And the Seven of Swords is really, it's the healing after that. So I do believe you're healing from this energy, or you will definitely be healing from the energy, meaning that clarity is coming through. It's an energy you're going to break free from. And then the Hierophant is number 5. It's Taurus energy. This very well can be somebody supportive in your life, but it also can be you also looking for wisdom as well. Whether or not you're searching for that wisdom from your spiritual guidance, or maybe it's you're looking for that inner wisdom. It's something you're looking from inside of you. I do believe that this is a commitment of some sort. There could be a commitment of some sort for some of you that you feel somebody broke that commitment, and it was a hurtful period for you, but you are definitely healing from it. It could be a friendship, it could be a romantic relationship, it could be something at work as well. There's been a lot of competition where work is concerned, and it's been leaving you feeling like you are burdened with a lot of responsibilities. And I think that that there is definitely light at the end of the tunnel here, and that you are actually going to feel a great sense of celebration here, meaning that things are actually turning in your favor. Let's find out with the moon energy. That is your hidden fears, your subconscious. It can be your intuition as well. Let's find out Spirit Angels guides for the beautiful sign Gemini. And you've got the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're moving. You know, I think for some of you, there is this fear of movement. The Knight of Wands moves very quickly. He wants things quickly. He's determined. He's ready for an adventure. Not afraid of anything, really. I'll be honest, not afraid. Whereas here, you know, the moon is showing that you're having a few apprehensions. You know, there's something in the darkness or in the still of the night that is bringing you a sense of fear. For some of you, it could be fear of moving on. You know, the fear of moving maybe to a new job or changing something in your life in a drastic way. For some of you, it's the fear of not moving fast enough. You know, again, maybe things have been just moving so slow and you want things to move faster. So, I mean, you can take it, each of you, or of course, it's going to resonate differently with each of you. But this Knight of Wands is really a very determined knight. Nothing stands in his way. And if you've been having fears that you feel like you're not quite sure whether or not you have the tenacity or whether you have the strength to be able to take on the characteristics of this Knight of Wands, just know very well that you do. You don't have to be fearful of this energy in any way, because it's what's going to help bring you closer towards your goals and closer towards your success. Don't be afraid of movement and afraid of change. It's something that is going to bring much success for you. Number 4, the Emperor, is you taking your power back. I think you're feeling a great sense of determination, and I think that you will feel a sense of relief once you are able to make a decision. So this is going to be a very important week for making choices. Let's find out what this Emperor is. And then you got the Eight of Chalices, means that you have to walk away from something, right? There's definitely something in your life that you are ready to say, it's time to say goodbye. I need to move on to the next phase of my life. I appreciate the lessons learned from what this is. It played a toll on my heart, but now I am ready with the strength inside of me. I am ready to move forward. I'm taking my power back. If you felt like somebody was, making you feel powerless, the Eight of Chalices is really you having the strength to be able to walk away and feeling a great sense of empowerment. So I think that there could be a situation, could have something to do with work for sure, but you are ready to move on to the next phase of your life. And although it was hurtful, again, because you've got this Three of Swords, there is a new opportunity that's presenting itself. And look at all of the gold and the sunshine that is protruding from this card. It's just showing you that it's new growth that's very prosperous, and it comes after a time of sadness, but you know, you are pulling out those swords and you are moving forward. All right, let's find out. Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. That's too many. Well, you know what? It wanted these 3 cards to come out, so I'm going to take them. The Five of Swords is you feeling a sense of victory, although it doesn't feel emotionally like a great sense of victory. It's because you had to walk away from something. You've had to you've had to feel a great sense of victory from this Three of Swords, and it wasn't easy, but you are doing it. So again, it's a hollow victory, but it's a victory that's necessary. You're standing up for yourself, you're moving on, and you're ready to move on to the next phase. The King of Pentacles, you know what? I really feel like the victory is hollow, because you are, I think that you are going to make a decision, and it's what is going to really fast track everything in your life, so you're not going to feel like you've been at a standstill. You've got beautiful energies here. So yes, you have a hollow victory because something was painful and it had to end. So whether that's a job, a relationship, a friendship, whatever the case may be, it could be just even a situation that was causing some conflict. You are feeling as if you're coming out on the winning end of it, even though it doesn't feel good. It is offering a major opportunity. So for some of you, I really do feel like it's more to do with a job contract. I think that you're walking away from something, and I think that you're actually walking towards something that's going to give you more financial more financial pay. You're going to get more money. It's definitely more money. The King of Pentacles is earth energy. So earth energy would be Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy. The King is no gender with any of this. The King is a very powerful leader. He works hard towards what he wants in life. He plans things meticulously and very detailed. And I think that you are planning things for your long term. You are trying to set up a legacy for yourself. And I think that you are building a lot of extreme success for yourself, but that requires you to walk away from something that it might be difficult for you to do, but it's actually going to be a great sense of victory. It's going to break the chains of the indecision. You're going to have the clarity that you need, and you are going to build a beautiful, strong foundation for yourself. And it comes with, look at that, you got 2 Ace of Pentacles here. There is definitely new offers and new opportunities that are shining through for you. And all of this comes with you putting closure to something that may have caused a little bit of heartache. But there is a victory there. There is a victory because, again, new offers are being presented. And I think it's an offer that's really going to bring you a lot more financial abundance. All right, Gemini, there's one card. Let's see if we can get any more. These are your angel messages. Let's find out if there's any other angel messages that they would like to share with you as we move through this week. Okay. We'll keep the one hidden. Let's read the one that turned up right away here. We got the surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. We see that in your reading. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. They don't want you to look back at any of this energy. All right. So you're not going to look back at that, but you have to look forward. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. So see, there's a lot of success for you. And they wanted you to surrender to procrastination. You can't keep putting off making a decision. It's important for you to figure out the path you want to go. Even if it requires you taking a little time out to do some soul searching, it's a requirement. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. You have to. Taking action will attract success. Look at that. So the success all is pending on this decision that you make. Once you make the decision, you will break yourself free, and you will feel a great deal of abundance because you got that Ace of Pentacles twice. Lots of beautiful ace energy. You've got 3 aces in your reading with the Magician and the 2 aces of Pentacles. Lots of new beginnings for you. So remember, 111. This is your additional angel message, Gemini. Obstacles. Let's find out what's happening with these obstacles. We do see a few of them. Obstacles are now falling away easily. See? Because why? You are not procrastinating. You're not putting off making a decision. You're going to make a decision. The angels remind you that you are a highly capable person, and there is nothing that you can't overcome and achieve when you set your mind to it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. Beautiful. So obstacles are starting to go away now. Isn't that lovely? We all have obstacles, but it's nice to see, Gemini, that is slowly falling away from you. All right, let's get your angel number to complete your reading. Let's find out what your angel number is and the meaning behind it. Simplification, 654. So simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. Declutter your mind and surroundings for greater clarity and effectiveness. So very important, right? We want to clear your thoughts so that you can make some decisions and bring all of this prosperity into your life. Simplify your life. Make it a lot easier. Thank you, Gemini, for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope that it resonates with you, absolutely. And if it does, leave comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.